We leave the densely packed metropolis and travel further along the Mediterranean coast to one of the oldest towns in Turkey, Ephesus. Ephesus was once the capital city of the Roman province of Asia. In 1863, architect John Turtle Wood began his search of Artemision, the sunken temple, and one of the 7 wonders of the world. However, the legendary temple to this day remains sunken. Of the city were also here. They were, interestingly enough, an important area for business deals. Here the deals were ironed out and sealed with a handshake. The famous library of Ephesus is also a tomb for many of the VIPs the antiquity served. Here lies Princess Asino, sister of Cleopatra. The restoration of this 1800-year-old library only began in 1978. Just 2 hours by car and we arrive in Bodrum, a beautiful holiday destination. The small fishing village transforms itself every year into an exclusive holiday resort for the discerning traveller. Even though it has such an influx of tourists, Bodrum has successfully retained its individuality. The beaches are relatively small, so if you're a fan of sunbathing, it's recommended you take one of the numerous boats out to one of the secluded bays. Yachting fans have long enjoyed Bodrum's ideal sailing conditions. Luxurious yachts can be rented here, including a skipper, at affordable prices. Well, it's 6 a.m. and we're on our way to experience paragliding. Almost 2,000 meters through the narrow climbing tracks. And now this, a flat tire. A great start. Just as well we've come prepared. The takeoff point is around 2,000 meters high, the highest mountain in Fethiye. This is heaven for paragliding fans, but as a beginner it's essential to go on a tandem flight. Crash talks me through the jump. I hope his name's just a coincidence. Just below, you can see the area known as the Sea of the Dead. This area got its name from a myth about a young fisherman's daughter who, unlucky in love, threw herself from the mountain into the bay below.
For goodness sake, don't take your hands off! Ah! That's what I don't like doing with these fish. It's a bit fun. That was the best! That was the best paraglide. Wow, thank you.
Was it good? Enjoyed your flight?
Yeah, I loved it. It was so good. Thank you very much.
The areas of Fethiye and Dalaman offer fantastic possibilities for the extreme sports fan. The Dalaman River is perfect for novice and expert rafters. The levels of difficulty in this river range from 2 to 4, making for loads of fun and thrills. The rafting experience lasts for around 4 hours, covering a distance of 13 kilometres. Your professional guide is always on hand to talk you through the trickier rapids. Between 3 and 4 hours east of Dalaman lies the town of Side. Side was once one of the wealthiest cities in ancient times. In the 2nd and 3rd centuries AD, this small harbourside town experienced bloodthirsty battles during the slave trade. However, many of the monuments and statues from this period are still in very good condition. They can be seen everywhere, from the parks to the open-air museums. These deities and memorials are remnants to the rich history of the high priestesses of the ancients. Protector of the sea and ships, is thought to have once lived in this temple. The Agora Terme, an ancient bathing establishment, is today an archaeological museum. As recently as 1960, the bathhouse was adapted to house the museum. This museum is full of records from the ancient city of Side. Here you'll find embossed weapons and inscriptions revealing times of war and hardship. Statues of the Greek gods such as Hermes, Athena and the 3 goddesses can also be found in this museum.